In this video, we're going to bring photos into Google Docs and make some basic adjustments. So I have the portrait here on my desktop that we're going to work with, and I have it there because it's easy access. I can just drag and drop from my desktop and top into this open Google Doc, and my portrait will be right there. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so I can see my whole page by clicking up here where it says zoom. I'm just going to go to 75%. And I want this photo to be as large as possible on this page. To do that, I'm going to make the margin size narrow to give more surface area to work with on the page. So to do that, I'm going to go to File, Page Setup, and then I'm going to adjust this default 1-inch margins to be cut in half to 0.5. And by the way, if you want to change your paper to horizontal instead of a vertical, you can just click here on Landscape. Or if you have a different paper size you're working with besides the standard computer paper size, you can change the size here. Anyways, margins look right, so I'm going to push OK. And you can see that reduced the size of the margin here and gave me more space to make this photograph large. To do that, I clicked on my photograph and you see these little squares pop up all over. You want to pull from the corner squares to keep your photo in proportion. If you pull from the side or from the top or the bottom, it stretches it out. So pulling it from the corners is going to keep it in proportion. You might notice that when you're trying to move your photos around the page, they feel stuck. If you notice that, what you can do is go down here to the Wrap Text feature and click on that. And that will enable you to move your photograph almost anywhere you want on the page. If you want to rotate your photograph, you can go up here to this little handlebar and then just spin it whatever way you would like. And if you would like to crop your photograph, what you can do is double click, and then these little bars will pop up in the corners and again on the sides, and you can just isolate the part of the image you want to keep or crop out a distracting background. Push enter to commit, and there you go. If you want to change the color, the contrast, the brightness, what you can do is go to the Image Options tab at the top, and then you can choose whatever type of recolor you might want. You can change the brightness and contrast however you might want it to be. And if you want to add more photographs to this very document, click anywhere on the page. You'll see the cursor pop up somewhere. And then you will just go to Insert, Break, Page Break, and then you will see that that adds an additional page onto your document for you to be able to add more photos to.